rent is too damn high party. People are working 8 hours a day and 40 hours a week to some a third job. Women can't afford to take care of their children, feed their children breakfast, lunch, and dinner. My main job is to provide a roof over your head, food on the table, and money in your pocket. This is politics as usual. Playing a silly game. It's not going to happen. The rent too damn high movement, the people I'm here to represent can't afford to pay their rent. They're being laid off right now as I speak. They can't eat breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Listen, someone's stomach, child's stomach just growled. Did you hear it? You gotta listen like me.
Okay.
Well, damn. Damn.
Ooh, see? We're about to start. See how it feels now? Okay, girl, let's start. Is this thing on? This thing live? Is it recording?
Yeah, girl, it is. Welcome to Two Boys in Bonnets. I am Demi with my illustrious HBIT Jehoash,
You know these Tampa hoes gonna come after me. But
yes, HBIT, head bitch in Tampa.
Oh God. No.
Yeah, that's who you are.
No, I'm not that because times is hard and bitches be out here selling carrying myself pussy for $30. Speaking of selling pussy, let's talk about the cost of living in Tampa.
Not the cost of living. Damn. Oh my God. Let's talk about it.
I feel as though like no matter where you go, like in Florida, like anywhere in general, like the further you go, the more expensive it gets. Like even where I live now, like my insurance was like went from $169 to $279 to like $3 something. Like, girl, at this point, keep the fucking core. Cause I can't do it no more.
Oh, child, let's not talk. I just renewed my lease. And granted, it just went up $50 because of utilities. However, when I first lived in this apartment, it was like $850. Now, guess how much it costs?
She was living in that Chanel life.
Not even. But guess how much it costs now?
How much now?
It's over $1,200. No,
it's that Chanel life, girl.
No increased square footage. Girl, I ain't got no dishwasher or washer and dryer in my unit. But yet it costs over $1,200. How does that make sense?
I don't know. Maybe she don't live in the hood, girl. Maybe then you'll be get back down to where you was.
I am in the hood.
Well, I don't know what to tell you, girl. Even the hood is expensive. Goddamn.
Oh my God. Why is that? I don't get it. It's gentrification is a real thing. And
it is, but it's also the inflation. When we talk about inflation, we talk about, if everybody think inflation is just like it's just certain things. It's like a flux of people coming to a city. So if you have an influx of people coming to a city, you're gonna have like skyrocketing prices on stuff because they're gonna match the market. If you got people coming here from New York that them bitches pay $3,000 and $4,000 for rent, we're like so used to like nothing past 1,800. So now we're like, oh my gosh, what the fuck is this? We scrambling because we like, damn bitch, I ain't used to this. We used to things simpler, And then you got companies seeking profit greed. Like you have Tico. Every time Tico send me emails about increase in what, girl? Right, because baby, you ain't giving me no. You ain't the lights be off and it still be expensive. They'll give me like the last time I had like what I went from paying like what $90 to paying like I was paying $120 and I was like, girl, then my last bill was like $370. I was like, God damn.
Yeah, because like my power bill went up too because it was like usually $50-$60 because I don't run my air during the winter, but then now all of a sudden it's over $100.
You don't run the heat either, girl?
No, because like my
freezing. Oh gosh, she made it like a little ice cream popsicle freezing.
No, actually, because like I have center block, so it retains heat during the winter, so I don't have to run it as often. And so even if then, because it was cold for a brief, so I did turn on my heat. But now it's like for this month, it was over $100. And it's not just me that's feeling it. My friends, they were talking about how their power bills went high. And of course, I had that one friend who has solar power, and he's like, I don't know what you hoes complaining about. Solar power, where it's at.
Yeah, I don't have that. People keep up supply and demand, and nobody's not capping nothing. Let me give an example. Like I pay my like last year around the hurricane time, I
Hmm.
had my auto insurance. And so when I was about to go pay my insurance the day before the hurricane, it disappeared. Like it was like you don't owe nothing now, everything is good right away, da 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 whatever. Come the month, come a month later, which is it happened in September, so October, I see a bill for like 370. I said, what is 370 bill? Like, bitch, I ain't never had that much in my life. I'm like, girl, it's a lot happening right now.
Hmm.
Like, we don't need all this. And then come to find out now, the next month, which was September, October, November, it was like four something. I'm like, wait, hold on. And then when I called them, I was like, we going through the bill together because I'm like, girl, you need to tell me where is this money coming from? Where it going, bitch? You gonna give me
Exactly.
I'm black. You'll tell me where my money is going. I don't give a damn. So
Yes.
we're saying this talking. She was like, oh, you missed a month. I said a month that y'all took the bill away and it came back. She said, yeah, we were she couldn't give me a full explanation. She said, hold on. She has to go talk to somebody. Girl, ain't gonna talk to nobody. Stop playing with me, ho. Like I won't come through this one, smack you and smack you. I'm managing every boss in the fucking building. Stop playing with me. Get my shit right,
Oh
bitch.
my God.
Go to me spies. Listen. When shit rise and it go past what I'm used to, I get mad.
As you
So if her
should.
bill go from 270 to 4 something, I am mad, bitch. Where is this 200 extra $200 coming from? I don't sell pussy, bitch.
Exactly.
So I gotta go work for that money now. That's the problem.
Child,
People don't understand that.
because I know it's worse for people with like auto insurance.
Yeah,
Because, people get it's like accident haven here,
yeah,
in Tampa. And I remember when I had my car, I had no accidents and I was paying a certain much, and then I saw $100 increase. And I was like, what's going on? And then at the time, mind you, this was in 2016, 2017. It was like, oh, everybody's insurance went up because of accidents in your area or accidents in Tampa.
yeah,
And now, after that, I stopped having a car and I haven't got a new car since because of car payments and insurance. Because
yeah,
I've been listening to friends who've been renewing their car insurance and it's been doubling over $200 every new premium.
yeah. And that's the crazy part is that we don't know what's going on, what's happening. And these jobs is not keeping up with supply and demand.
Mm-hmm.
How you
Mm-hmm.
want me to do all this shit you don't want to pay me? I think not. You want me to
Try
do
to
all this, you not pay me.
try to pay you
Pay
under
me, please.
$20.
Not on the $20.
Yeah, because most jobs be under 20. Like,
I
your
couldn't work there
basic,
then.
huh?
I couldn't work there then.
Yeah,
I
because
work
all
there
these
for $20.
bills.
I'm so sorry. I can't help you with that.
Because I looked online, like you need to live comfortably in Tampa, you need
Three
to make
jobs.
either 75 or
Mm-hmm.
85K just
Yeah.
to live comfortably.
Yes.
And under that is a struggle.
Mm-hmm.
And it doesn't have to be. And because,
It don't.
like Tampa wasn't always this expensive. It was very affordable. But like you said, when like people after during the pandemic, people are living cheaper places to live, and when people used to paying high prices in the bigger cities like New York and Chicago, they
Oh.
come here looking for a tax break and just fucked up
I don't think it's
everything.
that. I think you know what happened during the pandemic?
Mm-hmm.
I think because Florida was open,
Mm-hmm.
which that was dangerous, it brought influx of people here. So everybody came and they was like, ooh, yeah. Okay, y'all live wild and risky. I like that. I did my state don't do this shit. Let's move here.
Mm-hmm.
All the time, bitches that live here is scared as fuck because we like, damn bitch, you're bringing that shit down here. Go back where you came from.
Go back.
And so when they came, that's when the influx happened. That's when because I don't think people understand nothing in life is free.
Nope.
Nothing
Agree.
in life is free. So all that money that y'all was clapping about, oh, we're gonna pay that back. all them frauds that was going on, that money got get paid back. Them bitches say, listen, they didn't catch everybody. So somebody got to pay for it, and we gonna pay for it. We gonna be the bitches that pay for it. So now you can't get mad because look how well during the pandemic I was out here protesting for George Floyd and Sandra Bland. So I was busy doing stuff. Not
Oh,
paying
you were
attention.
doing the work?
I was doing the work, girl. I was ready to burn some shit down. Fuck is he talking about? I was ready to because like I don't think people understand like 2019 2020 was a sensitive time for Black people because that was the time we put our foot down for shit. So now they know not to fuck with us.
Oh, well, they're fucking with us now.
No, but they knew around that time not to listen. It only took one time for a bitch to understand, don't fuck with us because we will retaliate for them to get it. See, when the white people do it, it's okay, it's cool. When the Black people do it, it's a motherfucking problem.
It's a problem.
It's a problem because it was a problem because what that man said, we thugs and gangsters, but his motherfucking bitches, lapdog assholes out there running up to Capitol Hill, and it's okay. That's okay. They're
that was okay.
They pitch.
Go, did you see that live?
What live?
The January 6th thing.
Girl, I don't want to talk about that shit. That shit was just hot fucking mess.
It was crazy seeing that live. They were like, wait a minute, there's people. What? It
like,
was so shocking.
Like, who the hell gets on a plane to go somewhere? Bitch, where was the energy? Where was the energy when Black people was dying? Where was the energy when Sandra Bland mysteriously died? How you mysteriously died on your way to jail? No, bitch, that was a coincidence. Oh God, I'm getting flustered and mad again.
I know.
Where was y'all with George Floyd? That motherfucker was stepping on his neck. Thank God that motherfucker is in jail because he need to be dead, actually. Fucking dead. But we ain't gonna talk about that. But where was all this going on? But y'all jump on planes, y'all ran to a city to storm Capitol Hill for what? Because Master told y'all to go and do that. But nobody tells us to do shit. We just do shit because we was tired. We was fucking tired. Let me tell you, bitch. Around that time, I was standing up for what was right.
That's right.
You hear me?
I know.
I didn't care if I got arrested, bitch. I would be out the next day. I was telling people, if I got arrested, I'm gonna be out the next day, bitch. Okay. I don't give a damn. There's people that will come get me the next day.
So,
like, I'm just going back to thinking about, like, how people and how let's talk about how people normalize thinking that living in the hood is a flex, and I fucking hate that shit. I hate you white bitches that be talking about, oh, I'm from the hood. Bitch, you're from the hood? Who the fuck claims the hood? Are you fucking dumb? It's not a flex to be from the hood. It's not a brand. It's not a trend. It's not nothing.
No,
it's like not. It's a bitch with a low mindset. A bitch with a low mindset, and then we get around bitches who well established, you know who the fuck they are. You feel inferior, so now you gotta be mad at them. You just mad at a bitch that don't want to be like you. Like, talk about being from the hood is not a flex.
No, it's not. It's a trauma response.
Not a fucking flex, okay? You living with roaches, rats, spit on the floor. I hate to see bitches who got luxury cars and still live in the hood. Which nothing is wrong with that, but at the same time, priorities. You can't keep doing that because your priorities all fucked up. Who wants to have a Louis Vuitton bag and live in the hood?
Exactly.
You don't want to elevate. You don't want to move up. You don't want to do something better with your life. Like, what?
It's just that, like that one video that I saw.
I think Black people have, this may ruffle some feathers, but I don't give a fuck. I feel like Black people have revolutionized poverty and made it look so fucking cool that people think we like it.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie.
I think that Black people have made poverty look so cool that people think we fucking like it, bro. We don't like it. We're just making the best of it.
Even the trauma that come from it, niggas aspire to it.
Like,
niggas want to be a tough nigga. You don't realize this nigga ain't tough. This nigga just watched his daddy die and his mama on drugs, and like his life, that nigga traumatized. That nigga got PTSD. He ain't tough,
but he got
he's traumatized. And to the point where a nigga could grow up in a home like this and aspire to be from the projects?
It's because, unfortunately, people think that blackness is tied to poverty. They think that the black experience is being poor. That's why when you have others who equate poverty to being black, or I don't have any privilege, I grew up poor. Why the fuck do you think because you've been broke that you know what it feels like to be black? No, you don't. You've just been poor.
Well, I think that those people that say they're just liars. It's just like cut
I think that, like I said, we've made poverty look so easy and so cool that they think that it's
we
synonymous.
Just are cool. You're not gonna take the cool. You're not gonna take the rhythm.
Is for the cool.
Yeah, you're not gonna take the rhythm out of black people's steps. You're not gonna keep black people quiet. I think
we're always gonna be too loud when we were never meant to be heard.
Also, and you're never gonna stop us from being creative. So we're gonna find ways to express. And it's just as much as you're gonna have somebody that is gonna be critical of America, you're gonna have somebody that celebrate their neighborhood.
Correct.
And both things exist. And I think that you get into glorification when you got record labels pretty much creating a blueprint for what our music should be.
Right.
And they putting it in a spreadsheet. This does well and this does well.
And they got a checklist.
And they got a checklist and these words have to be mentioned and this is the subject matter.
And you're gonna tell me blackness.
And you're gonna tell me black.
Is that like two things happen? Black people incidentally made poverty look fun and cool. And then people equate poverty with blackness. Because, everybody imitates blackness because we're so cool. And we make things look dope and easy and stuff like that. We make something out of nothing. And people want to emulate that. And so when they see us in poverty, they be like, oh, poverty must be cool because it makes you creative and it makes you innovative. But really, it's not. Like I said, it's just nothing but a trauma response. And we make and do what we have to make sure we live a decent life. Try to at least make a bad situation good. And it's just annoying.
It's annoying. It's annoying. And the thing is that, even now, there's nothing outside of the hood anymore. Because now high state corporations are like, okay, bitch, we're tired of y'all bitches being the center point. It's time to navigate and knock y'all out and put nice houses in the hood so we can get rid of y'all, so we can make y'all from inferior and move somewhere else. It's basically like, knocking the Indians off their land. We gonna run y'all away, put buildings up, put distributions up, so we can run y'all off y'all shit. That's literally what's happening right now. Right before our eyes, are we just blind? The apartment complex right there by Ybor.
Yes.
That shit just got knocked down and turned in. And I'm sure, I think that was there for a long time.
Yes.
They moved those people out like roaches. And they put that apartment complex right there that's gonna have all them different restaurants and buildings and supermarkets and stuff like that. They're gonna put all that right there.
Yes.
Across the street, they put one right there.
Because I was reading an article about that. It's called Gas X or something. Is because yes, it was a project. However, they moved the people out so they can make room for the stadium, and that the rate is a Tampa Bay Rays stadium. However, I don't know. They still don't know if they're going to move it to Tampa. But still, in the interim, they're going to turn those apartments into, like you said, high rises with businesses at the bottom. But then they don't talk about moving the people they move out back there. And with those changes, they also changed Ybor a lot because Ybor used to be grungy and very where you see the I would say the oddities of Tampa. Yeah. But now with the influx of gentrification and outpricing, now it's becoming more posh, and you miss that characteristics of Tampa in that sense.
Every time you go through the hood, you always see the nice ass homes next to the thing, and no one talks about how the hell a $450,000 home is in the hood. Like, are you fucking serious?
Well, I've seen that happen. The old neighborhood I used to live in, They were like, 1-story houses. And then next, people started buying up like in the empty lots.
Yeah.
And then they started building like shotgun high rises or townhomes.
Yeah,
And
and like
once one of them are sold, that's when they start jacking up the prices.
yeah, because I hate to go through the hood and you see like a modern home, then you see a luxury home in the hood, and then you're gonna look at a luxury home. It's like, first of all, who the fuck is buying a luxury home for 2.1, I think it was $2.1 million? Who the fuck is
Mhm.
buying that? Because they're all taken up. So I'm like, I don't know who live in there, but kudos to y'all because you can never get me to live in the hood.
Mm.
I am so sorry. Like, cause that's just attracting. That's just attracting people to come to get you.
I mean,
Ugh.
okay, so a funny. I
What?
got a funny. You can tell how safe the neighborhood is when you see a white woman running at night.
Yes.
That's when you know it's like, oh, gentrification is happening,
Yes. But
especially
I
in the.
feel safer with the gated community, so that's where I'm gonna stay in, like in the gated community. I just feel safer, like you got a call to get in, you know.
And then here's another one. I know where I used to live, like periodically somebody would do shots in the backyard to help keep danger, to keep the prices low. Just like, oh, what is that? Is that fireworks or gunshots? That's
It's just
gunshots.
gunshots, guys. Enough fireworks, in April.
Now for a brief commercial break. They need
Mm-mm.
Jesus. They need to get off this internet.
Yeah, they need to get off the internet with their little nasty ass. And tell that one with the horse teeth, I'm watching him.
Why are you
I
watching
know
the
those.
girl?
I know those teeth aren't real.
Where are you watching them at?
I'm watching him on YouTube, girl. I know his teeth ain't real. I be watching to see that bitch, that
Mm.
plastic face that he got.
Again, when that other one gonna have his baby?
I don't know, girl. He needs to hurry up and have that baby.
Child, he look like he 10 months
That
pregnant.
bitch been pregnant all this season for the past
Girl,
year.
that baby's a toddler now in his
Yeah, that
body.
baby is 1 year old.
Ooh, child, he needs to stay away. He too fertile.
Yeah,
Fertile
but girl, I know where to find them.
Where?
Sniffies, Jack, Hange, Bumble. That bitch is everywhere, especially that one with the horse teeth. I know I saw him on Jack. He might not say much, but I'm gonna keep stalking him.
keep at it, girl.
I
Keep,
will.
keep me updated on his ass.
Mhm. Sure will.
Hmm.
Matter of fact, let me go and do it right now.
Get him. Get him.
Yeah, I'm gonna get it.
Now, welcome back to the show. You don't hear something funny though?
What?
So I asked ChatGPT,
Mhm.
like, how can we lower the cost of living
Yeah.
in Tampa? And one of the things for housing, they said move to a cheaper neighborhood. And guess what areas they recommended?
I'm scared.
They said areas like East Tampa,
Woo!
Sulphur Springs, or North Tampa tend to have lower rents compared to downtown or
Risk.
Tampa. So
I'm
basically,
trying to live
and,
comfortably. I'm not scared.
and those are the hood places,
Yeah.
especially in Sulphur Springs. And that's why, and of course, it's high when you outprice white people.
Yes.
And that's why you
But let's
see,
not get it twisted now. Florida Avenue alone, they're building high rises out there. They've been in those luxury high rises out there. So I don't
Mhm.
know what's going to happen now.
um all of downtown. I remember, okay, downtown used to be a lot of empty lots,
Yeah.
because there was not a lot of building. Now those empty lots are filled with townhomes. And
Yeah.
it's like downtown looks so different, and the surrounding area looks so different from 2013 till now. You
Yeah.
thought it's like, wait, where did I go? Like it's a whole new place with that. And then, another thing they suggest is getting a roommate. Now, would you do a roommate?
Oh, the what? Oh,
No. You know, that's the problem. The gay folks here, they got they ain't no new relationships because they in their old one as roommates.
Yeah,
That's not your roommate. That's your man. Stop lying.
let me tell you something. I always said, as somebody before me, I always said, I don't need your help. I need you to maintain me. I don't need your help, bitch. I can help myself. I need you to maintain me. So if you can't maintain me, just keep it pushing.
Oh my goodness.
Like I listen, at this point in my life, I don't need a roommate. I like living with myself. I like coming home to myself. I like being able to walk through the house and not have to give a fuck about how you feel. I don't want to hear your problems, bitch, because I already got my own. I don't need you. I like, you know what I like to do? I like to come, go in bed, lay down. When I had a long day, I like to go in bed, lay down, and just wake up and try again. I don't want to have to, you know, I don't
No,
want you, you know. And then some people are weirdos, so I really don't want to deal with your problems. So I just like living by myself. Like I'm good.
I love my space.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, girl. I'm a messy person. And
You
I
know
don't want
that.
to hear people I don't want people complaining
You know
about
that.
my mess. And I don't like people touching my things. So we can maintain separate dwellings. That's fine. You can come visit, but do not prolong your stay. Because I'm gonna look at you. It's like when you're gonna go home, you need to go home. You can't stay here, but that was a
That was
you
a shit, bitch. It was the same thing. You just talk about, see, you just contradicting yourself.
no,
Anyway, child,
that was not contradicting. It was a brief stay.
a brief
And it,
stare.
a brief.
Listen, let me tell you something. A nigga don't even get a when I invite somebody over, you get too comfortable, you say, I'll be like, all right, it's you got to go. I'll be like, what else you gotta do after this?
What's too comfortable?
Like you sitting on the couch and you're trying to have a conversation with me. I'm trying to move on. I got stuff to go and do. I need you to get your stuff and go to the door and leave. Because I can't do this with you. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to get you to know me. I'm not trying to get to know you. Let's just keep it where it is. Done and gone. Get out.
Come and go.
Come and go. Yeah. I'm a supermarket. You come and go. You don't stay. You don't stay forever.
Um, so I also asked, what's some other ways we can lower costs? And one of the things was using public Wi-Fi for your utility bills,
I am
lower
so
utility
sorry. I
bills.
can't do that. There's too many hackers on public Wi-Fi. I'm so sorry. I need my own private Wi-Fi.
Girl, who do you
Yeah.
have
Huh?
for internet?
Spectrum.
Did you go up in price?
No.
See, I have Frontier, and they went up.
Yeah. See, when something isn't right, I always call and keep calling so they get tired of me.
That's what my
And
friend said.
I just keep calling until they get tired of me because you are not gonna try me, bitch. Listen, when something happens on the ordinary, like when Tico was, I kept calling and calling and calling until like my bill went back down to where it used to be
Mhm.
because they got tired of me calling because I'm gonna keep calling you with the same question. Every person in that building gonna hear the same question. Yeah, you're gonna remember me. I don't play when it comes to bills and money.
They also said utilizing the library, and I agree. You got to use the library for free stuff because the library card can get you a lot of
Yeah, girl,
things.
but I'm not leaving my house. I live 30 minutes from the library. I'm not leaving my house to go to the library.
No, there's like free books and movies
Girl,
online.
I live 30 minutes from the library. I'm not leaving my house for 30 minutes to
You
go to
don't
the
have
library
to,
30 minutes.
girl. You can do it
Huh?
all online.
How
So
am
are
I okay. If we're going to the library for free Wi-Fi, how are we gonna do it online with no Wi-Fi? Make it make sense.
your phone got internet, right?
Baby, I got that is bitch. It got lots of home up, bitch. That will be on.
Even let's not talk about phones because when it comes to Tampa, this inflation's kicking everybody's ass.
It is. It
And I
is.
wish people, I think a little bit understanding of economics will come into play and help people make better decisions. Because like one of the things that was a really big thing during the election was people learning about tariffs and to see how that works and how pricing works. Because people think it's like, oh, it's the president's thing, and it's like, no, there's a lot more factors that come into
It's a
play.
lot because let me tell. I don't think people understand with the tariffs. If he does tariffs on certain things, like like for instance, cars, and if he do the tariff on cars, car parts, stuff like that. If he
Mm-hmm.
does, most car parts come from China. Most cars come from China. Most cars come from Italy. Most cars come from like different Mexico.
Yes, definitely Mexico.
So if he does that, and how like are we gonna something happened to our car, like the bumper, something happened, and then you're like, oh, why I gotta pay this much? Like something went from like, let's say for instance, my brakes went from $250 to $500. You know why that happened? Because they
Right.
have to go source my parts from somewhere else now, and it's gonna cost more money. So whoever has to buy the parts, they're gonna sell it for a higher price now because they gotta make money back from what they're doing. It's like next to nothing. They didn't really care, but now that it's more and sourcing more, you gotta pay more. They're gonna charge more. So now brakes for my car cost $500.
Mm-hmm.
$500 for two brakes. So I got paid $1,000 for a whole four set of brakes.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't think people understand. Like, everybody's saying, yeah, let's do that. That y'all don't understand because it's gonna affect us. Like I told you today, girl, my fucking eggs cost $8. I had to think long and hard about them eggs.
I know that's right.
I had to think long and hard about eggs.
Because like even if ingredients for restaurants, that's why restaurants are high because they have to buy the
Yeah,
stuff.
I haven't made OT in a while. I've been cooking
Uh-huh.
out. You know me,
Yeah,
I love to go to a restaurant and eat.
me too.
Yeah. When a drink costs $18, oh
Mm.
huh? And it's not a nice drink. It's the cheapest drink I make because I remember drinks just cost like $9. What the fuck is y'all playing this liquor?
Remember when cheap liquor used to cost 5?
Yeah, and shit that used to get you turned. Now shit is like drinking rubbing alcohol
And juice, rubbing alcohol and
and
juice.
juice at that point. Yeah.
Ugh.
Ooh.
I just want to share how thrilled I am.
Girl, no one asked you. Uh, and they said, going back to like saving money, carpooling and using the public transit system. Um, that's good for me. Like using a public transit, it's great if you have the time because as it takes forever. Like a
It takes
30
forever.
minute is an hour ride to get
Yes.
somewhere. And if you're in a hurry, you
You
have
is
to
not,
resort
it's
to
not for
ride
you.
shares. Hmm?
If you're in a hurry, it's not for you.
No. And ride shares are expensive. Like if I do nothing but ride shares, I'm spending over $500
Ooh,
like a month. And that's just from going to and from work.
that's crazy.
And even though it's a lot, it's still cheaper than a car. A car, because you have to pay car and insurance. So it's that trade off we have to contend with when
Yeah.
saving money.
And you can't even save money now. Cause shit, you can't save what you ain't got. Can't save what you ain't got.
Robbing Peter to pay Paul,
Yeah, like not even that, like just like robbing people, robbing like we're being robbed basically. You
pretty
know,
much.
robbing the poor to feed the rich. Bitch, I thought it was the other way around.
Okay.
How you gonna suck me dry and feed to somebody else?
No lube. Fuck
No
dry,
lube.
no
And like
lube.
here's the thing. I tell people I don't work overtime no more because you don't see it. So I'm giving my company extra hours and all that extra time with no pay. I ain't seeing no money. Why?
Taxes,
I'm
girl.
good. Because they tax you on shit. They tax you on everything. And I'd be like, wait, it's not adding up. The math ain't mathing. I just feel as well like, something is going on we don't know nothing about. We're gonna crack it.
Um, I was talking to a friend about like we live in a society where there's people that want things and there's people that need things. And they're always going for the same thing. And then there's the people who are comfortable. And in an ideal society, we're supposed to be comfortable, live within inside our means,
Mhm.
but we're not because we always want more or we
Yes.
need more because the way the system is set up. And the best, and I was telling my friend, the best way that illustrates the system is, have you seen Mr. Beast games?
Yes.
Yeah, and and I was telling them about that one time where there was this pot of money, and if everyone divided equally, they will get like 100K or something. But one of the contestants, he ended up taking the bulk of it, only leaving $27,000 left for the rest of the people
Yeah.
to take from. And his reasoning was because he wanted to get out of debt and start his life over with the money, and that took like up to like 400K to do. And it was like, there's other people that's struggling just as you, and it's that selfish mentality that gets everybody into trouble.
Yeah. I never thought I lived to see the day that, like people that buy cars, I'd be like, oh girl, you just bought a car. That's nice. How much it cost? $800. I never thought they'd see the day that happened. I remember the when car expense was like 250. 250. I remember when car expense was 250.
Mhm.
Now the motherfuckers
Yes.
I never thought I lived to see the day that, like people that buy cars, I'd be like, oh girl, you just bought a car. That's nice. How much it cost? $800. I never thought they'd see the day that happened. I remember the when car expense was like 250. 250. I remember when car expense was 250.
Mhm.
Now the motherfuckers
Yes.
skyrocketing. I couldn't even tell you why.
Yes, because like my first car, I was paying was under 200, and then my second car was like 220, and that's the last time I made a car payment.
Yeah.
And it's like, to get that, you have to sell your life soul.
Yeah. Not even that. Like I feel as well like, if you keep your car, you trade your car in, you can get because I went to trade my car in, like I could get prices around there
Hmm.
for like luxury cars because I keep my car gun and I don't have any I own nothing on it. But as far as the whole it goes, like I feel as though people they tend to live within their means, and
Hmm.
then there's some people who want more, who seeks more, not knowing that like, hey, you can't really do that right now in times like this. Like
Hmm.
everything is always about Uber Eats or eating out. Sometimes, bitch, take your ass in your car and go to the store and buy you some food.
Hmm.
Okay, like I went and bought a few groceries today. That shit was like $60. I was like, well, damn.
Yeah, it's not a
Because
lot.
I'm looking in the cart like
$60 does not
what's
get
this
you
for
anywhere.
this? Because I don't see shit. I don't pay that much.
And like even $60 don't even get you a lot of fruits and vegetables. Not
Girl, you
even a
can't
lot of
get you
healthy
nothing.
shit.
I like 3 bags of stuff, $6. I said, damn, what the fuck? Anyways, I just feel as though like, the cost of living is never gonna go down. And like for all you bitches that vote for that man talking about he gonna make eggs cheaper, the eggs is more expensive, dumbass bitch.
Hmm.
You bitches that said and talk about he gonna make cost of living better, you still struggling as a business, ignorant asshole.
Hmm.
You sitting listening to Elon Musk, who ain't helping y'all, who don't give a shit
Girl.
about y'all, who doing nothing for y'all. Y'all just keep feeding everything he keep feeding y'all. Y'all, you know what that is? They're the baby birds and he's the bird. He gonna keep
Hmm.
feeding y'all the worms until he get time to knock you out the nest. Cause don't feel the hype of everything that somebody said. I learned that a long time ago. People can say shit, but they don't really care about you. The rich can always keep the richer. The rich can
Hmm.
always look for each other. It's you poor bitches that don't look for each other. That's your problem.
Hmm.
Because y'all listening to the rich person who gonna always help each other. But we don't help each other.
Because I feel like people who do that, they think of being poor as temporary, not
Yeah,
knowing that once you become poor, it's hard to get out of.
exactly.
Like you have to do a lot to get out of being out of poverty, and then once you get out of poverty, you still got to replenish what you lost, and that's going to take 2 to 3 years before you start stacking. And God forbid if you're the type who goes through jobs every 2 to 3 years, because every time you get a new job, you got to replace the money you lost
Yeah.
before you see a return.
Yes.
And it's like, you live paycheck to paycheck. Why are you going to vote in your worst interest? Not in your best, but your
Not in your
worst
best
interest.
interest.
Just because you don't want someone in a darker hue than you to get the same thing you got.
Yeah.
Because
And you listen to a man who literally sat there and just be blatantly disrespectful in y'all faces, and y'all just don't, y'all just feeding to the shit.
they're
Like,
like, "Ooh, more, give me more, daddy.
give
Ooh,
me more, and
daddy."
he ain't giving you more. He care more about his family than he do y'all. That man, listen, that man went to change the Rose Garden in the White House. He wants private jets other than the Air Force One. Air Force One is already expensive, so their money is just going into funding his lavish lifestyle. He's a white girl living a lavish lifestyle with a rich daddy, and y'all the rich daddy. So I hope that y'all feel good with how y'all have everything happening, and I hope that y'all sit in the toilet, y'all piss and shitting, and not don't complain. I don't want to see none of y'all bitches on the internet complaining, because this is what
None.
this is what y'all gonna get.
And don't be watching him like a dog, because we don't want to see that shit either. Because you know what you voted for.
Yeah, and like just be happy that y'all gonna keep having to get 2 and 3 jobs on Uber Eats, and because this is what y'all wanted.
And revel in it, bitch.
Yeah.
Eat it, girl, because that's what
Yeah.
you
Until
get.
then, keep doing what y'all do.
Mm-hmm.
If y'all sell pussy, that's up to y'all. If y'all is hustling, that's up to y'all. Commend bitches that hustle, because hustling is a hard thing.
Don't get
And
caught.
until you bitches who just sitting there complaining, keep complaining, but complain to yourself. Record yourself and then watch it to yourself. Don't put it.